is going on, everyone? In this video, we were right about AMC stock. We were right about the price action, and we were right about what was supposed to happen on Thursday, June 24th. And so, if you guys are new to the channel, then obviously this whole trading plan on June 24th, you guys might have not understood really what was supposed to be happening. Or maybe if you were already subscribed to the channel, you guys maybe did not watch throughout the entire video, which is why maybe you missed some key information about why AMC did what it did today. But for those of you guys that have been watching throughout the entire of my videos and that are subscribed, you guys probably already knew that what happened to AMC today was exactly what we wanted to happen, and this just allows AMC to fulfill what it is supposed to do in the future and put all the price action into fruition so that in the end we will reach the end goal and AMC will hit all of our targets. And I'm talking about $100 at least, I'm talking about $200 at least, I'm talking about $500 at least, and I'm talking about the $1,000 price target, guys. This is all part of what needs to happen for AMC stock. And this is what I talked about in my last video. Now, there were price targets of $61 a share, and that was the only price target that it actually did not end up going to today. But we stated that AMC would probably end up going down in tomorrow's trading day, which actually would be today. And so what I really want to emphasize is we were right on the fact that AMC is still in between these major levels. And as long as we still continue to trade in between these levels, that is perfect and that is enough for AMC. So each trading day really needs to be taken seriously in terms of, is it breaking these key levels? And so what level am I talking about? So the level that I'm really talking about is the $51 level. If we break this level, then again, I'm not saying anything bad is going to completely destroy AMC. No, that's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that it might take longer for AMC stock to go to all of our price targets. Okay, that's all I'm saying. However, if AMC decides to continue trading sideways, which is exactly what we want, because again, I'm going to talk about how consolidation is AMC's best friend right now, and I'm also going to be talking about what could happen tomorrow and what may potentially happen tomorrow on Friday, June 25th. But again, consolidation is the best friend. And so if we were to break the 51 level, which we did not today, and I also stated in my yesterday video that I did not think AMC would actually break that $51 level. So again, this was a winning day for us. So great job, everyone. And then I also want to talk about the fact that AMC has a resistance level, and it looks like it is getting a little bit more difficult for AMC to break some of the resistance levels. However, I think that it is inevitable. I think that even though right now there may be some trouble with AMC breaking these resistances, I think that it is just a matter of time before AMC randomly gets that momentum, because it happens, guys. It's been happening so many times. No one expected a move that the AMC had right over here. Okay, this was completely unexpected, but it just happens. And so I think that is exactly what is going to end up happening again. It'll just be random, and then all of a sudden, all the momentum will start going to AMC stock, and you will start seeing a lot of call options flowing in. You will even be seeing a lot of put options flow in because people want to get AMC stock for a very cheap price. So what they're going to do is they're going to be starting to sell put options, and selling put options is actually a bullish indicator, not bearish. And then also we are going to be allowing AMC to break the resistances that we need to break. And so what are those resistances? So the first one is going to be $63 a share. This one must be broken, and this is one that we keep on getting closer to breaking. However, right now and more recently, the momentum is just not there yet. And remember what I said, guys, inevitability. I think that it will, but it just needs time. And so as long as it keeps on consolidating, guys, this will lead, in my opinion, to an insane breakout similar to the breakout that we saw right over here. And so with each one of my videos and each one of my trading days, yes, we could talk all day about what AMC is going to do the next day, and I'm going to talk about that later in my video. But again, we need to remember what all of our long-term traders are trying to do. Okay, we are waiting for that $100 price target. We are not waiting for what is going to happen tomorrow or the next day, unless you are a day trader, which again I'm also going to be talking about. So I'm going to be giving you my opinions on what I think the price is going to be for AMC tomorrow. But as long as we stay in between this range, and as long as we get these breakouts, I think that our price targets will be easily reached, very easily reached. And so the next level that AMC is going to have to break is the $68 level. Now I remember this, and I know that we need to break this level because this was a very resilient level for AMC. And I remember on this day there were a lot of day traders, and a lot of them were ending up shorting the stock because they thought that AMC was just way too high. And so what ended up happening actually was 68 was the last price that it went to. It was around trading the $68 and a few cents, and it would not end up breaking above that level. Again, as I said, when did AMC consolidate over here? It never did, right? When it went to $68 a share, and this was only the second candle, all the other times it never hit $60 a share, but before it, or in the prior trading day, it actually hit it once. And so there was no consolidation. And so these are patterns that we need to start evaluating because we need to evaluate to a greater extent for the future. And so that is exactly what we're doing now. So in the prior candle, one time it hit $68 a share. Okay, then it hit it $68 a share again. And then it completely fell through, right? It went down and it went massively to the downside, or what some may say massively to the downside. Now, for this downside momentum, again, I don't think that this was the retail traders. Yes, I think some paper hands might have sold out. It is fearful to be in this type of situation, and it's not the easiest thing to endure, especially when there are so many hedge funds controlling this stock. And right over here, we did not know that there was actually 60% of the momentum of AMC being controlled by hedge funds. But now that we know that, all the AMC stock group, which by the way is a very powerful group, we now know what the hedge funds are capable of. And so now the AMC stock group is getting stronger and stronger, and they're not letting any hedge funds allow them to take their shares, which unfortunately happened right here, guys. A lot of shares were taken out, and there were a lot of paper hands, and it's just unfortunate. However, now the AMC stock group is much stronger. So again, with this strength and momentum, and because we have consolidation, I think that a retest of $68 a share will definitely be possible. And then from there, guys, as I've been stating all this time, $72 to $77 a share. I don't know if $77 a share was AMC's all-time high. I think that was an all-time high in after hours, but if it was in the regular hours, I think that might be $72 a share. But regardless, in that $70 to $77 range, we must break that because that is exactly what happened over here. And even in years prior for AMC, that $36 resistance was key for AMC. And so if we can break the all-time highs now for AMC, right, the new all-time highs for AMC, which is that $72 to $77 range, this stock I think will be limitless because all the options will start flowing in and there will be so much more volume, and then a lot more people will again start talking about AMC. Right now, there aren't that many people talking about AMC compared to the amount of people that was talking about AMC right here. And the reason why we know this, guys, is because of the volume. Volume predicts price and volume predicts price action. Look at how much volume there was over here. Look at how much momentum there was over here. Now what you have over here, guys, is you have the actual people. You actually have the people that believe in AMC's long-term growth. You actually have the people that believe in what AMC can do in the long term. And so this is a great foundation because before AMC actually had that massive amount of volume, there was no foundation for the stock. In fact, there was actually a lot of negative momentum in the stock. And you guys do not want to have this negative volume as the framework for any stock because that just means that there is a massive amount of short sellers. But now the AMC stock group has much more positive sentiment towards it, and there is actually much more positive volume compared to back then. And so with this being the foundation and the basis of the AMC stock, this will allow the other people who maybe they're not invested in AMC for the long term. And so when you have that combination of the people who have always been believing in AMC stock and there is a strong foundation in those people, and then you add the people who are maybe trying to day trade AMC when it has a massive breakout, that is going to create the volume that will allow the stock to go to at least $100 a share. And I don't think a lot of people understand this because it has been taking a lot of time. And I understand, it does take a lot of time. However, consolidation, like I've been saying, is probably going to be AMC's best friend. And the fact that it has not been able to break $51 a share, guys, this is just amazing for AMC. And I think, again, it's just a matter of time before this stock ends up breaking out. And for everyone trying to day trade AMC tomorrow, which is June 25th, in my opinion, I think that AMC will probably be trading again sideways, as I've been saying. I do not think that AMC will break $51 a share. And a lot of people, again, are starting to panic for AMC, but I do not understand this panic because we are at $56 a share. And the 1 day 1 minute chart might not be the best chart, so the 5 day 5 minute might allow us to really understand what AMC could do tomorrow. And again, there is a lot of range for this stock, but this is a good type of range, guys. This is not the type of range that is extremely volatile. And the reason why we know this is because we're not seeing AMC go from $60 a share all the way to $20 a share. We do not have that price action like what happened in the beginning of June where AMC went from $77 a share to $38 a share. But maybe the good news out of what the hedge funds did over here is the fact that now we actually do not have any paper hands. Now we actually have, again, as I stated, that foundation of the AMC stock group. And so moving forward, I think that for tomorrow, June 25th, I think that there will be another continuation of the stock trading between this range. And I actually think that tomorrow we may end up trading a little lower. And the thing is that right now it is actually trading right sideways, right? It is right at the support level at the $56.84 mark. And so actually, if AMC, as soon as AMC decides to break this level in the slightest bit, I think this stock will be seeing the $53 level. And also with that being said, as for the resistance level, I do not believe that AMC will have a breakout tomorrow, June 25th, above the $61 level or even the $63 level. I know that there are many resistance levels on this chart, and that is not a bad thing at all. And so every time that a stock ends up cooling down, and every time it continues to keep on cooling down, that is actually when the next week, right? Because tomorrow will be a Friday, and so tomorrow, if we end up closing at around the $53 range, that will actually be the best situation for AMC because that will allow more buyers to step in on Friday when a lot of buyers are confident. And then when you have that confidence and you have that conviction that a stock is going to go up because it is in a major support level, that is what allows a stock to have an insane rebound. And we want to see a lot of rebounds, guys. We do not want to see a break of any support levels. So tomorrow, I think that we will be trading sideways again, and I would not be surprised if we see AMC trade again between the $61 level and the $51 level. But tomorrow, I think that we will probably see $53 before we see, a breakout to 68. But then next week, again, the week will start over. There will be much more volume, and then we will have to evaluate next week again. As long as we do not break 51, this trade is still intact, and the only way that this trade will be invalidated is if AMC breaks $51 a share. So with that being said, guys, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.